Welcome. Welcome, beautiful yogis, to Love Your Life. This is our class where we do gentle stretches, and today we're going to focus particularly on the core, the lower back, and the hips. And we'll do some lovely breathing that calms our nervous system. So let's begin lying down today. If you like a head pillow, use one. Come onto your back. Bring your hands to your tummy. Let your shoulders and arms soften down into gravity. Close your eyes. And then just press your lower back into the mat. Feel how that happens naturally on exhalation and how it changes on inhalation. There's just a little pelvic tilt that happens very naturally with breath. But it's good to notice, to feel. And it's also very helpful for getting tightness out of the lower back, this very small movement. Lovely. And while that's happening, let your next inhale be a lovely deep nose breath. Hold your breath here and notice everything in this moment. And then we'll purse the lips and blow the breath slowly out. Push the breath all the way out. Notice what's happened to your lower back. And we'll inhale again. Nose in. Beautifully full breath, little pause, and then blow it away. Blow it all the way to empty, empty, empty for a little pause here. And as we did, nose in. A little pause at the fullness. Notice how that feels. Can you relax into this pause at the top of the breath? And then we'll blow the breath through the pursed lips all the way out. One more of these. The nose inhalation to full capacity where we hold and relax and observe. We observe in a very neutral, non-judgmental way. Blow the breath away. Nice, everybody. So we still got the hands on the tummy. Let's walk the feet apart to the edges of the mat and lean the knees in. And we'll do two more of those breaths, opening breaths, right here. Inhale, nose. Little pause. And blow the breath away. With the knees in this position, you'll notice the sacral movement is a little smaller. We'll do it again. Nose in. A little hold at the top of your breath. And blow it away. Nice, everybody. Now spread your arms wide out from your shoulders. Palms are open. Let your arms just relax. And then tip your knees to the left, head right. Breathing in, head and knees to center. It's all through the nose now. Exhaling, knees right and face left. Inhale to center. And over we go. Inhale, center. And over we go. So the feet are still wide. Perhaps your hips, your knees are rolling a little bit more deeply, coming up. And we go over again to the left with the knees. We're going to hang out here, bringing your right arm next to your head and stretch some length into your right arm. As we breathe in and out through the nose, and the extension of your right arm reaching out of your underarm and through your side ribs into your right hip, into your right IT band, feeling all of that right side activated. One more lovely deep inhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And soften the arm. Exhale, bring your knees back up and replace that right arm wide. Lovely. Fill up with the breath here. Exhale, knees to the right. Remember, we're tipping the wide feet. Let them settle here. And then the left arm besides your head and lengthen. So try to keep your left arm on the ground. Accentuate the stretch through the left side, the triceps, the underarm, the side ribs, the hip, and the IT band in your left side. Breathe deep into this vigorous stretch. One more lovely deep inhalation. Good. And exhalation, the knees come back up, the left arm goes back to its open-armed position, and we walk the feet closer together. Lift and tuck your tail, and then bring your right knee close to your chest and receive it with both hands. The knee behind the knee or on your shin bones, tucking your chin a little bit. Take your left leg straight out on the mat and push a little vigor through the left thigh, which rolls inward, and through the left heel. So keep your left foot vigorous. And what's the right foot doing? Oh, let it relax and circle it. Circle the right foot a few times this way. And reverse that right foot circling. Lovely. And then let your right foot relax. We're still holding the knee close to our ribs. The left leg is still vigorous. On inhale, raise your left leg upwards. Slowly upwards towards vertical. And slowly downwards on exhalation. Back to horizontal, landing at the end of the breath, but do not release as we're coming up again. Breathe in, left leg rises and lowers. And once more, left leg rises on in. And lowers on out breath. So what's lovely about these slow-moving breaths is that it gives us the opportunity to let go the day. Please bring your left knee in towards your chest and wrap your hands around the left knee or behind the knee, wherever you can reach. Right foot to the mat and slide it straight out on the mat. And push through the right heel. So there's a lot of vigor now in the right leg. And what's the left foot doing? Let's see, can it flop? And let's circle it. Circle the left foot. Reverse the left foot circling. Nice, and then we'll let the left foot just hang in the relaxed place. right leg is still vigorous, breathe it up on in. High as it will go, vertical is excellent. And back down slowly, breathing out. Maybe a little touch on the ground to inhale again. And slowly down. And one more. Moving with your breathing. Slowly exhale your right leg down. And bend the right knee and deliver it to your right hand. So we have a knee in each hand. Draw the knees close to your trunk. See how that stretches your low back. Now bring your hands, palms down, tucked slightly under your hips, shoulders pressed down, and your feet are suspended now as we inhale the legs up towards straight to flex your feet. And exhale, bend your knees. As we did, extend the legs. If you can, at vertical, flex your feet. See how that activates the hamstrings? Then exhale, bend the knees and your feet relax. Couple more. And one more. Lovely. Let your feet still hang. Adding the arms now to the same movement. Arms overhead. Stretch your legs up and your arms overhead. There's a little moment of fullness here that we acknowledge and pause on. Exhale, return the arms and bend the knees. Hands land and feet hang. And again, same thing. Both legs up, both arms up. Little pause at the top of the breath. Bring it all back. And we'll do a few more of these. Moving with breath. Little pause at the fullness of the breath. It's not a long breath retention, just a little acknowledging of the fullness of the stretch. Exhale, return. Two more. And last one. Nice. Hands land and feet land. Good. Take a moment. Feel your limbs, your shoulders, arms. You might even turn the palms open. Feel that echo, that reverberation after the moving that continues on in your body. Now please bring your hands to hold your head. You might interlace your fingers. Your head rests in your hands. Good. Knees are bent. Breath in. Bringing your left knee towards you as you lift your head and your right elbow towards the left knee. Inhale back. Left elbow across to right knee. Try to make contact and back. And so the curl up across is on the exhalation, other side now. Nice and slow. No breath holding in this sequence, but it's just nice and slow so that exhalation as we curl up beautiful muscular activity going on, as it is as we come back down. Staying now in your own breath timing. So this quality of timelessness that we get in yoga, and even if we've done this so many times, to let it be new today. And the only way we can do that is be present with it. Giving your full attention to each breath and each movement. We'll complete with the left elbow reaching across. When you get there, rest your head back down and bring your palms again flat under your hips. Tuck your chin, press the shoulders down, and take your feet off the floor. Inhaling now your legs up to vertical, both of them flexed feet. Long straight legs come down a third of the way. And then inhale, bring your legs back to vertical. And this time on the exhale we'll go a little further, maybe 2/3 of the way. These are just approximations. Coming up, breath in. And this time going even further. If it hurts your back, do not go so far. Inhale, the legs rise up again. And this time exhale a third of the way. Inhale your legs back to vertical. And exhale them 2/3 of the way. And coming up, to this time go as far as you can, maybe touch the ground. And up we come. Good work, everyone. We've got one more set of this. Exhale a third of the way. Inhale back. Exhale more. And come back up. And this time is the big one, far as feels doable. And bring your legs back up. Bend your knees and draw them close to your body, a hand on each knee, and separate your knees a little bit, rock a little side to side. Great, and put your right foot on the mat and bring your left outer ankle to lie across that thigh, as we are still on core and hips. Hold your right thigh with both hands. So we're drawing that right thigh in with the left foot cradled. And breathe here. Smoothly in and smoothly out. One more time. And so we're going to hold this same shape, but change the breath. We're going to break up the inhalation into 3 parts. Body stays as is. Inhale, pause, inhale more, pause, and now inhale to fullness, pause. As we blow the breath out, see if you can draw your right thigh a little bit closer. Lovely, everyone. And let your hands release and your right foot come to the mat and your left foot come to the mat. As we take second side, bring your right ankle across your left thigh. Hold your left thigh, both hands, and stay here for normal breathing, feeling what's here. Normally in and out, unbroken. Nice. We're going to hold the shape, but we're going to do that interrupted inhale. Are you ready? Breathe in. Pause. Breathe in some more. Pause. Now breathe to fullness. And pause. We'll blow the breath out through pursed lips, drawing the left thigh closer. Any amount. And release your hands. Land your left foot and your right foot beside it. And take a moment to feel the reverberations. Even just releasing your hands, there's reverberations in the hands. Great. So, palms down near your hips, feet off the floor, shin bones parallel to the floor, and knees directly over your hips. Right arm, left leg, inhale away from each other. Long stretch, exhale, bring them back. Left arm, right leg, extend away from each other. On the exhale, bring it back to starting point. Good. Continue with this. Right arm, left leg, inhale and extend. Exhale back. Left arm, right leg. And back. We'll do a few more of these. Stretching long on inhale, returning on exhale. Still we are working the core and the lower back. One more each side. Nice. A hand on each knee. Draw your knees close to your ribs. So it's a lovely release for the lower back. Great. Now put your feet flat on the mat, knees bent, wrapping your left thigh over your right. Inch the right foot a little to the left, and then feet off the floor, reach for your ankles. And so this is the cow face pose, often done seated. Somehow doing it on the back takes less strain on knees. It's terrific for low back and outer hips. And your long, slow breaths as you pull your feet apart and your knees close to your torso. Relax your toes. And then spread your toes. And relax. One more. It's an inhale, spread your toes. And relax them. Lovely. Now let go your hands and bring your shin bones close together. We've still got the wrap. And bring your your left hand to your right shoulder and your right hand to your left shoulder. We've got crossed arms, crossed legs. Inhaling, knees and elbows away from each other. And exhale towards each other with a little curl up. Now if that's a lot on your head and neck, carry your head with your cupped hands. And exhale, we come up again. Stay with this. We'll do 2 more. And our last one. Good. Head lies down, arms release. Let's put them on the wide open heart shape. Undo your legs. Feet are flat, parallel. And just pause here a moment to feel the reverberations. Lovely, everyone. Second side, right thigh over left. Inch that foot towards the right. And then feet off the floor as we reach for ankles or shin bones, wherever we can. Thighs are crossed. And we're drawing in. Feeling where this is mostly activating the stretch. So what I can feel is my right outer hip. And a whole lot more. Good. Inhale, spread your toes. Exhale, relax your toes. Twice more. Nice. We let go the ankles. Bring your shin bones close together. Bring your right hand to your left shoulder and your left hand to your right shoulder. And as we did, feel free to cup your head if you prefer. Inhale, elbows and knees away. Exhale, curl up. And inhale back. And 2. And 3. And 4, curling up. And our last one. Oh, lovely. Head relaxes down, the arms open again into the wide open shape as we undo the legs and let the feet land. Pause a moment right here. Either keep your knees bent or let your legs slide out straight a little ways apart and feel this lovely open body, relaxed shape. Sinking into the ground as we release whatever needs to be released, tightness, tensions, and other burdens. Good. So everyone, straight legs close together, flexed feet, the arms are still wide apart. So as you flex your feet, push through the heels, notice that your thigh bones can rotate slightly inward. Keep them so. We're going to inhale the right leg up into the air and exhale the right foot towards the left hand. Now you don't have to go all the way down, just crossing the midline will be wonderful. Inhale, bring the leg back and lower it down. Keep the legs flexed. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, cross the midline towards your right hand. Bring it back and lower down. Right leg up. Exhale across. Now maybe you've got a little bit more mobility on the second one. Coming back up and lower down. Left leg lifts up, breathing in. Bring it across. Breathing out. And leg up to lower. We've got one more each way, yogis. Inhale up and across. And up to lower your right leg. And the final one, the left leg comes up and across, rolling onto your hip and back and lower. So now when the leg lands, soften the legs, the knees, the ankles, the toes. Can you release any tension out of your shoulders and arms and find the spacious stillness? Nice. Now please bend your knees. Feet come to flat. Bring your hands this time to cup the head. Good. Snuggle your sacrum into the ground and take your feet off the floor, shin bones parallel to the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale. Lift your head, your chest, your right elbow across to the left knee while your right leg extends. Inhale, everything comes back. Exhale, left side. Elbow across, left leg extends, and inhale back. So again, in your own timing, a little deeper into the core. We have one more to each side. Good. Head relaxes down. Feet land. See if cobbler's pose would work for you now. Soles of the feet together. Knees splayed wide, arms splayed wide, palms open. Attention into the inner body and the feeling of the breath. Good. Help your knees back up together. Let's roll over, come to hands and knees. And have your blocks ready. In fact, let's put the hands on the middle block setting. Good. So from here, please take your right leg straight back, ball of the foot into the mat, level hips. A hand. Bend the knee and switch sides. Left leg straight, push through the foot. And bend the knee. Lovely, good. The right leg, take the knee up, have it bent, look up. Exhale, round your back and bring the knee forward to your nose. We're not landing the foot. Repeat that, take the leg back. Inhale, and round your back. Exhale. One more time. Good. This time as the foot comes forward, place it on the ground forward, all the way through. Great. Your foot inches forward, and then let your hips come a little forward, a deeper knee bend. Adjust your back knee as needed. Good. Now lift your heart. You don't have to put too much weight on your blocks, so let your spine do the work to be upright here. 2 more breaths. Really press the front foot down. It'll activate the strength in your leg. Great. Now we're going to draw the hips back to straighten the front leg. Maybe you'll inch the heel a little forward and draw the right sit bone a little back. Good. We're going to hold this shape, taking a lovely full nose breath in. Pursed lips, exhale a third of the way. Pause. Exhale another third. Pause. Exhale all the way, maybe fold a little deeper over your leg. And inhale, come up and draw your foot back, your knee back. We're back to 4s. Ease your wrists if there's any tension in your hands. Second side, it's the left leg. Lift it up, lift your heart as the knee lifts, knee to nose around your back. As we did. One more. Step the foot through. Inch the foot through so that we can bring the knee over the ankle and lower the pelvis forward and lift the heart. Stay to breathe. Press that front foot down. Good. Straighten now the front leg. Pull the hips back. Dig the heel in. Pull both hips back, especially your left. Lovely. Take a deep nose inhale. Through the pursed lips, exhale a third of the way. Pause. Again. Pause. Last exhale, pause. And fold a little deeper, pausing only at the end of your breath. Beautiful. Deepest stretch. Come out. Lovely. And put the blocks to the side and come onto your elbows. Palms together. Good. Looking at the knees. Take your right knee up. Inhale. Knee is bent. Lift your chest. And exhale. Bring the knee forward just as far as you can towards your nose. Same action. We're on the forearms. Same action with the right leg lifting up. Exhale, bring the knee forward. Once more. Good, and the knee comes down. Switch sides, left leg, lift it up, look up, and knee forward. 2 more times. Lovely. Knee comes down. And walk your knees back a little bit. Curl the toes and straighten your legs. Slide your feet back and look a little forward. Forearm plank. Little strong pose here. Yep. That's it. Activate your legs. Terrific, everyone. Take a deep nose in. Hold your breath. Exhale, lower down, coming into Sphinx pose. Normal breaths as we arrive. Situate ourselves in Sphinx. Good, and lower your belly all the way down. Forehead to the mat and the arms reaching behind. Good. Inhale, lift your chest and both arms. Press the pubis down. Exhale, come down, turn your face to the left. Inhale, come up again, face to center, arms reach. And as we come down again, turn your face to the right to land. Inhale, rise. Opening into the heart space as the arms reach back, pubis presses down and the feet press down. Exhale, land, turning your head. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. And inhale, rise. To lower. And once more. Nice. Bring your hands to support your head as we release the muscles in the back, buttocks, thighs. Have a little breather in this fully prone position. Great, everyone. Please reach your arms forward. They're a little wider apart, as are your feet. We're going to inhale now, right arm and left leg lift. Exhale, lower. Left arm, right leg lift. And lower. Right arm, left leg and lift. And lower. Left arm, right leg lift. Doesn't have to be high. And lower. And one more each side. Right arm, left leg. And lower. Last one. Left arm, right leg. And lower. Nice. Slide your hands next to your ribs. Push back to your knees. And dip your seat towards your heels. Extended child's pose. Feel really good on your back. Stretch it out. Nice, and come forward again. Curling your toes this time, we'll take a downward dog. Grounding through your hands. Heart goes through the shoulders. Raise the heels, lower the heels. Lovely. Walk your feet to the front of the mat for the standing forward bend. Bending your knees. Little bend in the knees. Can you clasp hands at your sacrum or hook thumbs? And then draw the shoulders back as the arms lift up. Inhale, raise your chest. So your knees are bent, arms are back, chest is lifting for the flat back. And now exhale, fold in again. Come to upright, arms alongside. Push through the feet. Come up, only straighten your legs when you're up. And circle the arms, bringing them to prayer pose. Good. Feel your feet rooted. and your palms pressing. Inhale, the arms widened up. Exhale, little knee bend, forward bend, hands to shin bones. Inhale, flat back. Now hands to the mat, bring your right foot back and lower the knee. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower the arms back to the mat and step forward. Step forward with your right foot next to your left. Knees are bent deeply, clasping the hands at your sacrum. Draw the shoulder heads back, lift your chest, breath in. Fold deep and raise your arms as you lower your head. We're coming up on the inhale, arms alongside. Press your feet down. We only straighten the legs once we're up. And come to prayer pose. So this is for mobility and strength. Arms widened up. Exhale, forward bend. Halfway up, breath in. Hands to the mat as we step the left foot way back and lower the knee. Inhale, raise your torso up. Exhale, hands return so that we can step forward. Knees are bent. Clasp hands. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold in, arms overhead and head low. Root your feet and up we come. All the way to palms, reaching up and returning to prayer pose at the heart. Lovely. Pause a moment. Good. And we'll repeat that on each side. Widen up. Inhale your arms. Exhale, forward bend. Hands to shin bones, flat back. Hands to the mat to step your right foot back and lower the knee down. Rise up on inhale. Come back to the ground on exhale. 2, step your right foot forward. Parallel your feet, bend your knees, clasp your hands behind. Inhale for flat back. Exhale, fold deeply, arms straightening high. Up we come. Inhale. Straighten your legs once you're up and return to prayer pose. Circling through, widen up. Arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Halfway up. Hands to the mat to step the left foot back and lower the knee down. Up we come. Looking good, everyone. The exhale, hands to the mat to step forward. Clasp hands. Remember the knees are bent. Flat back, heart lifts. Hand exhale, arms overhead, head low. And up we come. Stretch up and prayer pose. Lovely. Pause here. Feel the reverberations, maybe a little heartbeat. Nice. Please step wide on your mat. Parallel feet. Lovely. And bring your arms wide and your crown high, breathing in. And your right hand across to your left knee. The other arm reaches high. Look up at it. Inhale, come back to level arms. And we go the other way. Turn and reach towards your knee, looking up at the upper arm. Good. Breath in. Exhale, rotate. Lower down. Don't have to go deep. And inhale back. Exhale, little pivot. And reach, look up. Inhale. And a little pivot, and down we come. Stay with this. Now as you limber up, you just might be reaching a little lower down on the leg. Remembering to look up at the up hand. And last one, exhale across, looking up. And inhale back to the starting point and lower your hands to rest on your hips. Heart lifts and heart leads forward bend. And now the hands can go inching forward as your seat, your hips, your thighs go inching back. Underarms, side ribs, back of the legs. All of it is being activated here. Good. Walk the hands under your face to bring your feet together. Little knee bend and roll up like a rag doll. All the way up to stand. Good to feel this moment. Please widen your legs. And let's take triangle pose out to your right. And your left foot slides away. Good. Arms are ready. Spreading and reach on over to find somewhere to rest lightly on your turned out leg. Ground your feet. And then maybe looking up towards the hand way up there, zenith point. And then turning your gaze on exhale to look at your foot on the ground. If that feels like a lovely challenge, we'll do it again, looking up, on in. This is challenging our balance. And looking down. One more time. Very vigorous arms. Good, and looking down. Are you ready? We're coming up. Come all the way up. Relax the arms and turn your legs the second side. Squared hips, extended arms, tall spine, breathing in and over we go for Trikonasana. Triangle pose, so good for the spine, lower back. Legs, whole body pose this. And again, we can challenge our balance with the movement of the head with the breath. Two more times. As we exhale, ground your feet to inhale upright. And relax the arms and walk your feet together. Nice, everyone. Stand tall. Putting all your weight onto your right foot, bend your left knee. And if steady, take the foot off the ground. You might raise your arms as well, standing on one foot. And coming back down. Good, second side, root through your standing foot. Bend the knee. You could stay here with a toe on the mat or bring it up. kinds of internal navigation coming down as you feel ready. Good, both feet are on the mat now. Come onto the ball of your feet, raise your arms. And exhale as we lower the heels, bend your knees and come forward with the arms sweeping back like a skier. Now move slowly. Inhale, bring your arms forward, come onto the ball of the feet. Exhale, lower the arms and the heels, bend your knees and reach your arms back. Good, 2 more times. Last one. A hand reaching back. Oh, nice. Coming up, circle your arms into a great big spreading wingspan and stand tall. Let's come to a seated position. Got that blankie to sit on. Good, so nice, easy, cross-legged shape, spine tall, and with your gaze low or eyes closed, feel the inner landscape. So the reverberations that are here are not just from the last pose. Just feeling the inner pulsations, your own aliveness. And as we sit in this upright seat, tend your breath. And letting the inhale deeply in, let it rise to fullness. And the exhale, keep your spine really upright, but we release the breath and there's a softening in the body. And as we did, inhale. And exhale, downward flow. Upward flow for inhale. Staying really tall, downward flow of your exhalation. Good, opening your eyes now. Take your arms wide, tall, breath in, and that same slow pace, exhale, turning. Stay for inhale. Now turn more and let your hands come to rest, one on the knee and one behind. Draw your ribs further. The inhale now is an upward flow through your spine. And then the exhalation, turn a little further as your head goes the opposite way. Give it a little tilt. Hold this shape. Deep nose breath in. Break up the exhale. Exhale a third of the way. Pause. Breathe out more. And pause. Now breathe out all the way and squeeze a little bit more into the twist. And release it all as you inhale, placing a hand on each knee and sitting here in the reverberation. Feel it all. Nice, and we go again. Spread your wingspan, lengthen through the trunk, breath in, And a nice slow exhale as we begin the first rotation. Stay 4 breath in. The second rotation, lowering the hands, finding purchase behind you and over your knee. And now this inhale, let your spine get taller. And exhale your head to look over the opposite shoulder. Little tilt. Inward attention as we feel this shape. Good, and now it's a smooth nose breath in. Staying in the shape, we break up the exhalation a third of the way. Pause. Third of the way. Pause. All the breath out. See if you can turn a little bit more into the twist. And ready to breathe in. Release the twist, bringing a hand on each knee. And sit a moment here. Inward attention. Now please bring your feet into cobbler's pose. Good. Sit nice and tall. Breathing in the tall place. Exhale, come forward. Hands might slide down a little bit. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, let your heart lead rather than your head. Pausing again for the breath in. And here we go, the exhale now going deeper into the pose, and let your head hang. Equal in and out breath here. Filling your back. And one more. Good. We're ready to come up. You can walk your hands up. Help your knees in. And give your knees a little hug. Lift your spine tall. Good, everyone. And let's come down onto the back. No pillow and block at hand. Coming all the way down, and then place the block under your sacrum. The flat block under the sacrum, supported bridge here. Bring your arms very close in, and so that your chest has a little puffy up shape. Feeling all of that, and then you could stay here or bring your legs into the air. So we've really quietened down the mind with these slow breaths. So stay in this slow inward place. And slow breath, even as your legs are hanging or resting. This restful shape and breath bringing us into this more meditative state. Alpha brain waves. And yet the breath can be deep. So we can still bring the inhale really deep. Let yourself fully experience this shape, your breath, your state of being. Two more long, slow exhalations. Completing the pose now by bending your knees and letting your feet lightly come down to the mat. Remove the block, tuck the tail under and lower your back all the way down to the ground. And release. Lovely. Feel this moment. And now the wide arms. A little shift to the right with your hips to wrap the right thigh over left. And bring your wrapped knees towards your left elbow. And we're just completely tending the inner body here. Well worked, well stretched, well breathed, well tended. So good to do this at the end of the day. So important too to do this regularly. Now we'll make our way back up with the knees to rearrange for second side. A little shift left, left on top, and we relax the knees towards the right. So make it lovely for yourself. Allowing the exhalations to be long, long and complete. It says that we're draining, releasing all that we're done with. The effort, the stress, the worries, draining them away with a long exhale. One more long, lovely exhalation. And we'll bring the knees up and rearrange the props, your body, for final relaxation. Setting that up, taking care to set it up exactly in the way that supports you. Yeah, you might want a blankie over you as we've cooled down. Feeling as you rest back how the ground holds you and supports you, and you let everything fall back, fall back. The next inhalation, a deep one through your nose. Filling up, filling up, filling up. We've got the broken exhalation coming up through the pursed lips. Exhale a third of the way. Pause. Exhale again. Pause. Exhale all the way out. Release your body completely. And just receive the natural inhale. And let go your natural exhale, handing over the breath to your body as your consciousness drops into the deeper restful state. Feel that next breath in. Releasing it fully, noticing your state of being here. So important that we experience this state often, completely relaxed, surrendered. We return very gently with a little moving through toes and fingers. Sometimes we rest so deeply we don't even want to move, which is entirely your prerogative. Good, and as you're ready, curl up on your side and drop into gratitude. This too, a vitally important state of being to be in regularly. It only gets better when we do this. Great, and if you're ready, come on up to sit. So grateful to have this time with you all and with Chris. Thanks everyone, and namaste.